The next thing I see, they've loosened these bolts, and they're starting to slide the flow meter out of position, and that's when I just lost it. I called out to Wynand. I said, Wynand, just be careful with that flow meter, I said. That flow meter is delicate. It took a long time to get here. It was expensive. It's got to cope with high temperatures. Just be careful. And he still turned to me and said, when you daaroor praat, kom help. Don't just talk about it. Come and give us a hand. I felt this guy, it wasn't his job. He was being a mate. He was throwing his hat into the ring. He came to help us. How can I now say, no, I don't want to help you guys with my job? So I started stepping over and I walked in towards Wynand to go and grab hold of this flow meter. And as I was approaching, I was sort of stepping over a bit of the equipment on the spray floor. And I walked past this now exposed pipeline. And I could actually see the blockage. It was just about staring at me. It was just about screaming at me. I was about to say to the guys, look, why don't we just maybe shove this flow meter back for a few minutes and just step back and think about what we were on about here. The next thing, whoops, this blockage blew. Everyone just disappeared into this cloud of steam. One minute I was looking at the source of all this destruction. The next thing, I just didn't know where all this pain was coming from. It was absolutely horrendous. I could just remember, it smelled like burning flesh tinged with a slight smell of ammonia. And I was totally disorientated. I remember my body turned away from the outlet of this pipeline. There was this bright sodium lamp illuminating the area. I just remember seeing that lamp through the steam. I just wanted to get out of there, but I didn't know where to go. And the next thing, I just felt his hand on my shoulder. It was Paul George. What happened was Paul had just started walking out of the area because he wanted to go to the floor just above to peer into this tank that was feeding this lot. And he heard me screaming. So he came back and he grabbed me and he shoved me under the shower. Got a shower going. And with this cooling water landing onto my wounds, it started alleviating a lot of the pain. And I remember I stopped shouting.